Okay, perfect. Hello, Facebook friends and family. Very excited to introduce my special guest, Nathaniel Gooding, on the show today. I'm very, very honored to have him on the live stream to tell us a little bit about his story and a bit about himself. So you can say hi.
Hello, Facebook Live. It's an honor to be on here. I'm not new to this, so at times I'm gonna be a little bit funny. That's okay.
Yeah,
My friend.
let's have
But
fun with this.
yeah, essentially, it's a small world because me and Idan, we actually connected through a similar entrepreneur group called IWB.
Yeah,
And a little bit of backstory about who I am.
tell us a little bit.
Yeah, I'll definitely tell you guys. It's quite a journey. So I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always an entrepreneur mindset. I grew up in a household where my family was just getting by financially, right? We're able to pay the bills and everything. Have decent meals and everything. But at the end of the day, my parents were always coming home stressed. And if anything bad were to happen, let's say for example the car were to break down or the fridge were to break down, we wouldn't have a way to actually make it happen. We wouldn't really have any emergency funds, right? It's kind of living paycheck to paycheck, like probably most of you people are doing. And it gets scary, right? Especially when you don't really have any investments going on or a business that can actually take care of any problems. So when I was younger, I've always realized that, in order to survive, becoming financially independent is a must.
Yeah.
And also creating time freedom, because what's the point of making a lot of money if you can't spend it with the people you love, right? Most people, they work in jobs, and nothing's wrong with jobs, but they work in jobs, spend like 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and they don't have time for their loved ones. So that was something that was big because I didn't have my dad in my life. So I've always craved that, that attention from and building relationships with people when I was younger. But growing up and everything, I went to college. I did engineering. And at that time, I didn't really know what exactly I wanted to do. I was just kind of going with the flow. Everyone was like, go to school, get a job. And after that, kind of climb the corporate ladder. But I knew deep down in my life that I wanted to do something that's meaningful, impactful. At the same time, live on my own terms. Live that rock star lifestyle as an entrepreneur, like how everyone sees on social media. Driving the nice cars and everything. And I knew at that time that school system wouldn't actually give me the lifestyle I wanted. So then after that, from there, I just started, reaching out to other entrepreneurs, kind of learning different types of fields. At that time, I was more interested in sales and marketing and finance. So it kind of, after kind of trial and error, years of like starting businesses and failing businesses, I realized that, marketing and advertising is where my passion is. Hence, right over here, why I started Phenom Marketing and Advertising, right? Where I basically help business owners with social media lead generation. Mm-hmm. And then after from there, things just started skyrocketing for me. Started connecting with some great entrepreneurs, started developing the skills necessary as a business owner if you want to survive in 2019, right?
Yeah.
So, Idan, is there any more questions you want to ask me? Because
yeah, of course.
I feel like I kind of vomited on the audience.
With no, it was really cool to hear your story. But do you want to tell us a little bit about how you started? Like, was it like a rocky path, or did you have it kind of easy going at the start? Like, what happened at the start of starting your business, the start of your entrepreneurship life?
Yeah, so when you're starting a business, it's never easy.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I kind of fell into Phenom Marketing and Advertising because when I had my previous business at the financial company, I was struggling to make sales. And being one of the youngest guys in the company, I needed to create leverage so that I can separate myself from all the older guys, right? Yeah. And I realized that social media was my biggest asset at that time. I was making a lot of videos while helping people out with their finances and all that type of stuff. Yeah. But I wanted to find a system, which is very important as an entrepreneur. You have to have a system.
Systems are important.
Yeah, where I can start creating more leads on autopilot.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny enough, I saw an ad on Facebook from a guy named Billy Jean. Yeah, simply put, he's like, look, do you guys want to learn how to get more customers? I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love to learn how to get more customers, right? I started diving into that, learning more about like ads, marketing as a whole, the fundamentals, how to create Facebook ads, how to create Instagram ads, how to create YouTube ads, and
Yep.
more importantly, how to actually figure out who is your ideal customer and who's most likely to buy from you. So after like trial and error, couple years of actually learning about social media ads, I realized that I started getting some results, and I want to bring it to the marketplace. So in November, I went to an
Mhm.
event, and I felt very lost. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Even though I built up these skill sets, I was so confused on what my purpose was.
Yeah.
And the mentor was like, you know what? It looks like based on how you're talking, you're more passionate about like marketing and advertising. So why don't you just start a business around it? So then eventually I just did that, right?
Yeah.
I was scared at first, as most people are, but after like consistent action taking and just reaching out to good entrepreneurs, I started building up the confidence. I started training, and then from there, I've been just going
Yeah.
go with it, right? And I love it. So I'm very happy,
Yeah.
and here we are now.
That's really cool. That's really cool. So I remember we talked about this before the interview. You said you've only been doing this for about like 6 months now, right?
Yeah,
With Phenom Marketing. Okay.
yeah,
So I want to ask you, how'd you come up with the name Phenom Marketing? I'm just curious.
yeah. That's a great question.
Yeah. It's a unique name. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. And honestly, there's actually a meaning behind it, so that's why I chose
Yeah.
it, right? So when I was actually sitting down and I was actually writing down my business plan and exactly what I want to do and what services I want to bring to the marketplace, I
Yeah.
wanted to create something that means something not only to me, but to my clients that would work with me.
Yeah.
I watched a video from this guy, I forgot his name, this entrepreneur, and he says that he always treats all of his clients like VIP clients. And I want to have the same approach when I'm dealing with my clients too, right? And
Yeah.
actually, Phenom is actually a short abbreviation, a short word for phenomenal, right? And if you type in Phenom on Google, it basically means a person who's outstandingly talented, or basically gifted, or like who's above average. So everybody
Yeah.
that basically works at Phenom Marketing, I see them as above average. They want
Yeah.
more in life. They want to build a lifestyle that can actually make a lot of money for their family, take time off and go on vacations, and basically be an outstandingly human being,
Yeah.
right? So that's how it kind of came across, and then from there I've just been rocking with it. I started getting some Phenom gear, as you can see here.
Yeah. It looks. I love the logo. The logo
Yeah,
is really cool.
yeah, thanks. I'm not a clothing company, but it's just that it means a lot to me, right?
Yeah.
It's more of a heart-to-heart conversation when I
Yeah.
talk to clients, because it's more than just social media advertising. It's about building a lifestyle for them.
And the connections too.
Yeah, so that basically they can do what they want. They can go on vacation when they want to. They don't have to worry about basically their business going out of business. They can get
Yeah.
customers on autopilot, right? They can get lead generations on autopilot, and they can dominate their niche. So that's basically our vision for Phenom Marketing. We want to be the number one advertising agency in Canada. Yes, we said that. So if anybody's watching in digital marketing, watch out for us. And we want to basically dominate our niche. We want to be the go-to guys for people who
Yeah.
are looking for more leads for their business, for more customers for their business.
Yeah. You said like we, so you have employees, right? It's not just you.
I don't have employees, but I
Yeah.
have a support system that I basically connect with and outsource to and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's smart. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
And I have other entrepreneurs that I connect around with that we help each other out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So like when you were starting out, did you watch any like entrepreneurs already, like successful entrepreneurs or like inspirational people? Did you watch them, and then did you get any inspirations from them, or did you kind of get it by yourself from just watching the YouTube videos about like, I don't know, a lot of people they get inspiration from other successful entrepreneurs. They like hear them talking like, do you want to live this lifestyle? Do you want to like drive these cars, right? But some people also do get the inspiration by themselves. Some people can motivate themselves by them, like just by the way they are. Which is like, how was it for you? Did you have like an inspirational person you looked up to?
Yeah, so it all started when I was 17 years old. I'm
Yeah.
22 years old right now.
Yeah.
When I was 17, like my first taste of success, it was from a guy named Ty Lopez. So
Yeah.
before that, I didn't really understand what success meant. I didn't know what it took to be successful.
Yeah.
Um, Occasionally, I would see like big businesses, and I'll be like, hey, how did they get to that point, right? But when I was 17 years old and I was kind of finishing up high school, I saw Ty Lopez's famous ad here in my garage.
Yeah, everyone knows that ad.
Yeah, everyone knows that exactly. And
Yeah.
at first I'm like, who is this guy? This guy's a Lamborghini. I thought this guy was evil because my whole perception about success and making a lot of money was that you have to be an asshole to get to the top.
Yeah.
All that stuff that you hear nowadays, which is just a myth, by the way. There's a lot of good
Yeah.
people who are successful. And he kind of instilled into me the discipline of basically personal development and reading a lot of books. So I never used to read books. I used to hate it so much as a kid. My mom would always force me. The types of books I would read would be like what's that book? What's that one book called, man? Um, Judy Blue or something. I don't know if you guys know what that is. This is like elementary days.
Yeah.
But I started reading books called Think and Grow Rich by
Think and
Napoleon
Grow Rich is
Hill.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great book. How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just started picking up different books. Now I have a library now because I love to read.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right? And then that kind of basically gave me the mindset that I need today so that I can basically overcome my obstacles and start putting myself around quality people. But more importantly, having clarity in my life on what I want to be and where I want to go. Because every day when I wake up, I always think about how can I serve my community? And more importantly, what can I learn today so that I can get better?
Yeah.
So if you start off your day with questions like that, you're going to be amazed on the type of results you can produce. So it kind of, things have started kind of compounding ever since then. And yeah.
Yeah, so you talk about the way you start your day. Do you have any like morning rituals you do? Like you wake up in the morning and like I know I think it's Tony Robinson. He wakes up in the morning and he jumps into a cold bath. He knows he doesn't want to do it, but because he does it, like it motivates him and it you get over it. So like, do you have like a morning ritual you do or just anything like that during the day?
Yeah, so I start off my mornings and my nights on routine because you technically kind of have to, right? So in the morning, I will set my phone away. I won't touch my phone for the first 30 minutes because it's just gonna distract me on basically like creating the mindset so that I can attack the day. So what I do, because I'm I'm a man of faith, so I pick up the Bible, I read some scripture, then after that I start talking to myself in affirmation. So I have like my goals on my wall that I look up to every day. I'm like, okay, great. How close am I to achieving my goals? And after that, I think about strategies to actually get it done. I do affirmations like positive thinking so that I can pump myself up. I jump in the shower, brush my teeth, and I do some stretches because you gotta loosen up your body. You gotta stretch and everything. Get your body ready for the day. Depending on my workout schedule, sometimes I would go for morning runs. I know I'm not consistent with that yet. But when it comes to the affirmations and reading the Bible and stretching, I'm consistent with that every day. And I also have a night schedule. So every time before I go to bed, I always journal. Like how was my day?
Yeah.
How was my day? What am I grateful for? What did I achieve? What I gotta do tomorrow? And then I kind of just take it from there.
No, that's so cool. That like affirmations and like journaling is very important because you could also look back at it when you get to a successful point, when you get to your goals already. It's really cool to look back at where you started.
Yeah.
If you're okay with sharing, do you have any like goals you would like to share with us that you have written down or just for yourself? So if you want to look back at this video in a couple of years, like in 5 years, like I remember you asked me about what my 5-year goals are. I would like to ask you the exact same question so you can get so you're able, if you're okay with sharing them.
Yeah, for sure. Of course.
Yeah.
I believe in whatever you speak to the universe, you're going to attract, right? So for my goals for this year is I want to get, 50, high net worth clients.
Mm-hmm.
And my end goal for revenue, for not revenue, profit wise, is that I want to make $200,000 in my pocket, right?
Yeah.
By the end of the year, just in profits, because there's a lot of businesses, and I want to do something, Idan, just in case you don't know what this is. There's a huge difference for anybody watching between revenue and profit. Just because you make $100,000 of revenue in a year doesn't necessarily mean you're taking that home. There's a lot of businesses that make $100,000, but they don't take anything home, and they're basically living in a nutshell, paycheck to paycheck, right? If anything were to happen, your business is going to be wiped out. So this is why I'm more focused on profit producing activities so that I can actually have a lifestyle and I can actually live, I can actually survive, I can buy the resources that I need.
Yeah.
And also another thing that I want to do as well is every quarter, I always want to go on a vacation. So
Yeah.
like 4 quarters in a year, right? So like every 3 to 4 months, I want to take a vacation. So that's another goal on my list as well, like going to Bali or
Yeah.
Bora.
Enjoying life, enjoying your
Yeah,
money. Yeah. Like a lot
exactly.
of people, like with money, I remember we talked about this, but
Yeah.
I want to go back to this because on the live, it's important for other people also to be able to hear this. Your whole like statement on does money equal happiness? Like, I want to hear it from you.
So
Do you
money,
think money? Yeah, tell
yeah,
me. So,
yeah, money is just energy. Money is just a resource to get you to what you want.
yeah,
People are not necessarily in love with money. They're more in love with money, what money can bring to them. So
exactly.
if I were to make $50,000 right now in this very moment, like this hour right now, I don't care about making the 50,000. I care about, okay, what can I do with that 50,000? Buy
Yeah,
a car. I can pay off all the debts. I
yeah,
can take vacation right now, right? People are more attracted to that. If you just focus primarily on money like 24/7, you might do things unethically wise to actually get that. So this is why I believe that you have to have boundaries when you're actually thinking or creating thoughts about money, creating strategies on how to make money. Because a lot of people in this world, they'll make money in spite of hurting other people, and I
yeah.
don't believe
That's
in that.
true.
I believe that if you help people out, money will come to you as an exchange for doing a great service. So that's what I
Yeah,
focus on. How can I do a great service? Because if I do a great service, they're gonna pay me, right?
yeah,
They're gonna keep paying me consistently, and that's gonna keep me in business. And then, matter of fact, they're gonna actually refer me to their friends and their family so that I can do the
yeah.
exact same thing for them.
Yeah, it's like you got to keep giving, and then it's gonna come back to you all the time.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Like you shouldn't expect to get it back, but because you don't expect it, sometimes it could be the most amazing thing. Like you can get for you, referrals are very important.
yeah,
So you can get referrals. Like I love to refer other people to someone that's been nice to me. Like if there's a service that was really nice to me, help me out of their own like a generosity, I love to refer and give back. So it's like a mutual friendship, and then you get to become closer with that person because you start to be very, very friendly with them, and you help each other out. That's the thing about business. People don't understand that about business. A lot of entrepreneurs help each other out. It's very important to help.
yeah, exactly. Because I've been in a lot of situations where I would refer people,
Yeah,
clients and everything, and they wouldn't even say thank you.
yeah,
I'm like, come on, man, like have some respect, man, have some manners,
yeah,
right? But I'm always the type of guy that if I believe in something, I'll always refer to you.
yeah,
And let's say, for example, somebody were to refer me a client, I'll be like, thank you so much. I give them a gift, say, hey, man, I appreciate it, because you got to be very grateful. That person is basically putting money into your pocket. And if you don't say thank you at least, or even get them something,
yeah.
come on, like it just kind of shows what type of character you have.
That's so
Right?
true.
So
Yeah,
I always believe in having a great character, because people are going to resonate with that, and they're going to be attracted to you, and they're going to want to help you out.
yeah. It's about like, do you believe in like the universe gives energy, gives off energy, and you give off energy? Do you know about that?
Yeah, of course. I'm a
Yeah.
big
So
believer in that, man.
okay, okay. Do you want to give us your opinion on it, if you
Yeah,
have?
yeah. So basically, it really comes down to I have a formula, right? So your thoughts, basically, whatever you think about, it dictates how you're gonna feel,
Yeah,
right? And then from there, how you feel is gonna dictate to what type of action you're gonna take. So if
yeah,
you wake up in the morning thinking, "Oh my God, I gotta wake up the kids.
yeah,
I gotta walk the dog. I gotta go to this job I hate." You're already creating thoughts of
yeah,
self sabotage, and then from there, it's gonna basically make you feel shitty, and then you're gonna perform shitty, and then in return, you're gonna get shitty results.
yeah,
So if you wake up every day like, okay, great. My thoughts for today is that I want to be positive. I want to help people out. Whatever positive thoughts you think about, it's
yeah,
gonna make you feel good, right? Because your brain is basically a machine, right?
yeah,
It basically pumps out energy into your body, and then after that, from there, the energy is gonna be attracted to the universe, and the universe is gonna give you the results.
yeah,
So from there, after that, once you feel great, you're gonna want to take action, and then if you feel great, you're gonna put more effort, you're gonna put more energy into your actions, and then from there you're gonna get great results. So let's go back to the basketball game. Raptors won.
Yep.
Raptors had more energy than Golden State, right? Their thoughts going into the game was like, okay, we're gonna win this, and that's it. We're not losing. We're gonna win.
Yeah.
So that got them. By me saying it, I'm even getting pumped up by saying that, right? You can see by my body tone. And then from there, you're gonna take action. When you take good action with high energy, you're gonna get great results.
That's true. It's about like your mindset is always what like your day depends on the way you think usually.
Yeah.
Like if you block your mind with saying like all this negative shit, like, oh, I had such a bad morning. Like, you know, people say like she woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You know, like you know that saying? It's about the way you think. Like if you it's like you said, you do affirmations. Affirmations are super important. I learned about like only like half a year ago, but because I learned about it and like it helped me so much in my life to be more positive with my friends. And I now, because I'm being positive with my friends are giving it back to me kind of like that. It's like the energy. So it's becoming a very friendly like environment around me, which I love that. So that's why I started to like really believe in like affirmations. Like your thoughts really matter about how like it's gonna determine how your day is gonna be.
Exactly.
I love how when I heard it, it was like a magical experience. Like I used to always have like kind of like negative thoughts because I had like a really like I was bullied my whole childhood. So I always like thought that way. I thought that was the only way, you know, like there's negative people around me, like this person's negative, that's why that person's gonna be negative, you know? But then I realized it's just the way I think. If I think more positively, like I love myself, I love the way I look, I love the way whatever, it made my day so much better. And it was just awesome being able to experience that. But yeah. Okay. I'm done with my questions. It's already been 20 minutes. That was a very fun interview.
That's fast.
Yeah, that was a fun interview. So let's finish this off because that was really fun. I like asking people this question. So if you have one thing to say, like one statement or one like sentence, one word to say to the audience right now, or to someone that's watching, that wants to get into like entrepreneurship, or that's already in it, what would you say? Like just one statement, just to finish it off.
Yeah, one statement. That's a great question.
Yeah.
Okay.
You say like a quote. It could be anything.
Yeah. So I would say be bold, right?
Yeah.
What is one thing? I really want to get these guys thinking about this. What is one thing that's holding you back today from getting the result that you want to get?
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna drop the mic on that one, man.
That was amazing. That was an amazing one.
Because really and truly, that sparks up things in people's eyes. That makes them want to take action, and then after they really gets really intimate on basically their end goal and where they are now. And if you can bridge that gap between where you want to be and where you are now, that's where success comes from.
Yeah, exactly. That was really cool. That was like, I've heard that before, but the way you said it was really like inspiring.
Thank you.
So yeah. Okay. Thank you for being on the live stream. That was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and tune in for the next couple live streams I'm going to do. It's going to be an awesome experience. I love this. I actually really enjoyed this live stream. Like I want to start doing this more often.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank
you for tuning in.
Man.
Yeah, go check him out. He has his own YouTube channel. He has the Facebook. Check him out. His videos. He does this 5-minute. I forgot to ask you about the 5-minute videos. Can you tell me a little bit more about like the 5-minute videos you do on your Facebook?
Yeah, definitely. So 5 minutes of Mr. Phenom was basically just a way where I can just kind of engage with my audience, right?
Yeah.
Well, I try to I'm not even going to use the word try because you got to use more powerful words.
Yeah.
My plan was to basically make 5-minute videos every day. I'm not as consistent as I want to be, as entrepreneurs, we all procrastinate, right? But really and truly, it's all about basically talking to my audience and giving them some tips on, mindset, and more importantly, the services that I offer, right? Like how to make chat boxes that produce results, how to do email marketing, how to create leads on Facebook, right? Yeah. Things like that are just 5-minute little tips to get you started. But at the same time, it's basically just fundamentals that I'm putting out there so that people who are interested in entrepreneurship, that want more customers, that don't know how to find customers, that don't know how to find their ideal market, they can actually watch it and actually learn some things. So that's why I do it. And more importantly, I believe going live, it shows you how authentic you are.
Yeah.
At the same time, people get to know you better because you're basically, it's like you're talking to them, right? And this is why I like going live, because I get to be more authentic. I get to be myself, and it shows credibility because people can actually resonate and they can actually tell if I really know what I'm talking about or if I don't know what I'm talking about.
Because you can't edit it either, so you're talking to the audience there. It's awesome. No, I love your videos. I've watched a lot of your videos. It was really cool to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for being on the show, on the live stream show. I'm gonna call it a show because this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is a show.
It is a show. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream.
All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.